Guys, Jimmy Bremner and Dexter the boy, CTOA. We're on the urban trail in the 416. It's a beautiful day out today, and we've been away for a while, so let me explain that. The conditions we had here in the 416, we had freeze and thaw, and that happened probably at least 6 times. And it made the footing very treacherous, especially for Dexter. We tried, but his legs would splay out, and that's not good for dogs. So I can get around in the crampons, but even with those and snowshoes, it was like impossible. So we figured we'd just take a bit of a break and think about what we're going to do this spring, fall, and summer for you on Urban Trail. I'm going to be starting some new things, more on the tactical side. We'll call it Tactical Tuesday, and you can comment and send in questions. If I don't have the answer, I'll find somebody that does. That said, I've been using, and I probably indicated this before, our absence. I've been using these Maxim tools from Canadian Tire. And this folder is a locking blade. It is very sharp, and it also has a screwdriver and nut driver on the end, which also locks out. There's a nub here that you can use it as a flathead screwdriver. Of course, I have my orange paracord and a whistle on it because if I drop it, I want to recover it. And not even in the snow as well. I make my lanyard as long as the snow is deep, and that way if I drop it, you're going to find it. And I actually had an occasion a few years ago to do that, and it was my car keys. If I hadn't had the lanyard on it, I would have been stuck in the northern wilderness. So make sure you put lanyards on and use idiot strings as required. The fixed blade for the Maximum, it's great, It's crazy sharp, a bit of a, reverse kind of Tanto thing going on there. I put some wrap on it for the grip. The sheath or the scabbard is great. It has a nice belt hook here, and you're even able to use put it on a button on the outside of your jacket. I've got some tape, a little ferro rod in there, and some paracord on there. And so this thing's ready to go. There's a nice drain hole in the end. I don't think you can see that, but maybe. But for about $35, I'm covered for both my folding knife and my full tang knife. And again, like $36, lifetime guarantee, warranty. You walk in, you break it, you walk in, they give you another one. So, it's a good investment. Now let's talk about something like, if you're just getting started on all this, there's no need to go out and buy a top of the line gear. Why? Because it's crazy expensive, and you're not even sure if you're going to enjoy camping out and hiking and bushcraft, and that you're not even sure yet. So why would you spend all of that money? So I think these tools are really good for basics, right? And let me we'll do a bit of a Tactical Tuesday here. When I'm teaching individuals to operate their firearms, they're going to learn and be competent on the iron sights before I even think about getting them to a red dot or an optic or an EOTech or what have you, okay? ACOG, what have you. And the reason for that is, like, if you look at, you go on the internet and you look at pistols and things like that, when are we going to join hands around the world to stop trying to make a pistol a subgun? You put every component on it. You can't carry it concealed. You can't put it in a holster. And I'll tell you this, in a live engagement at close quarters, you will never, ever engage your sights. You will come back to them, but you're not going to do it. And ask me how I know, okay? So I think what we need to do is get people to a level of competence, then introduce this technology to enhance that capability but you need to be competent on the very basics of things from the beginning. So it's a fallacy to yeah, we can make people better shooters quicker with red dots and such, but you know what? You have to be competent, okay, before I introduce some technology to somebody. Now, people might have other thoughts on it, and that's fine. But most of the things I talk about are, lived experience-based type things. And I'm open to other things. Lots of my friends use red dots and whatnot, but I think there's an appropriate time to introduce these, these devices or this kind of technology. And I'd say that for anything, for any endeavor that you might be involved in. So, that's kind of it. Like I said, we're going to do some tactical stuff. We'll be on ranges this spring, summer, and fall. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please do that. Comment. If you have a question I can't answer, I will get somebody that can answer it, because we know what we know, we know what we don't know, and we don't know what we don't know, right? So that's it for Dexter and I. Please subscribe, again, comment, and notification bell there, and I'm happy to get back to you and help you out with anything that you might be involved in. So Dexter, come up. Okay, and that's it. Me, Dexter, and we're out.